This soundtrack has been written and recorded to develop your own ability to unwind and to relax. Now, you can use this relaxation soundtrack daily as part of your deep rest ritual to get more comfortable now. If you need to awaken, you will do so. And this soundtrack will provide for you relaxation and mental performance training. So allow yourself to be gently guided and follow my words as you choose to unwind, as you choose to rest deeply. I'll help you to create your own unique personal matrix of relaxation and personal power that you can use to help you for the rest of your life. You get to train your own brain to improve your focus, confidence, and self-control as you rest. Let's put you in the driver's seat, and as you do so, your ability to see yourself in a more positive light will naturally develop. Now your sense of deep ease will begin to get stronger and stronger as you may now increase your desire to hear this soundtrack each day to rest deeply. Advisory: this training and relaxation soundtrack must not be used while driving or operating machinery. Only use it when you can safely relax completely and only with the approval of your medical practitioner. When you use this soundtrack to increase your focus and attention, you can make your mind stronger. You can get the results you dream of. You get to strengthen your own neural pathways to develop your own mental strength, which will now positively impact your ability to find your own way now to unwind and rest deeply. This is your time. It's worthy of your attention and fascination. As you develop your mind and body connection, you'll get to develop your ability to make good use of your gut feeling and intuition. Your connection to this powerful, limitless, wise, higher self will be strengthened as you're now able to guide your own thoughts, to train your own brain to reboot, reset, recharge, and rest. So thank you for being open-minded and being open to using your imagination. Thank you for being open to receiving guidance and for acknowledging the benefits that deep rest now will provide just for you. Make yourself more comfortable now and go ahead. Pick a point to focus on right in front of you, somewhere where your eyes naturally find a relaxed point to look at. Focus completely on that point. Zoom in just a little bit more with every single cell in your body. In fact, imagine that every single cell is turning to face and look at that single point, just gently, just like a sunflower turns to face and receive the warmth of the sun. And as you focus gently on that point, using your focus, using your foveal vision, go ahead and notice something about that point that you didn't notice just a second or two ago. And then activate your peripheral vision. See how far around the room you can see while still looking at that gentle single focus. As you actively bring your peripheral vision on board, you'll begin to consciously become aware of how much more information we receive every single second of every single day. Gently see if you can stretch your peripheral vision, and as you do so, those who are very aware will notice that there's a gentle physical shift, a gentle mental shift, a gentle emotional shift. Gently see how far around the room you can see while still focused completely on that spot. We process every event through our senses. We see, we hear, we smell, we taste, we touch in every connection, in every event. And every conversation passes through our internal filters and our imagination. So let's use our brain wisely. Let's use our imagination to help us now achieve our desires. Gently, as you focus on that spot, close your eyes now and pick a spot on the inside of your eyelids, somewhere where your eyes would just naturally and comfortably sit. And even with your eyes closed, activate your peripheral vision. And as you do, allow yourself to notice the tiny differences that make the difference. Allow yourself to notice just by activating your peripheral vision, you can induce a shift in your state of mind and your physical well-being. As you activate your peripheral vision, you're opening up a 4-lane superhighway of communication between you and your intuitive mind. Your intuitive mind has a blueprint of you in your most unbounded and limitless state. There's a blueprint of you in perfect physical health, in perfect mental health, in perfect emotional health. And my voice will go with you as your connection to this powerful, limitless, kind and gentle self will be strengthened, and you're able to guide your own thoughts to train your own brain. And as you tune in more deeply into my voice, see yourself as you scan through the whole of your body, from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And as you do, light up the hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of places throughout the whole of your body where you feel deep, deep comfort. Now, this may be a new concept, or it may be one that you're already familiar with. And isn't it interesting to remember or to find out for the first time that no matter what we're doing, no matter what challenges we face that lead us to grow and develop, there are always parts of your body that are deeply relaxed. Some of these areas can include the tips of your ears, your earlobes. In fact, there are hundreds of spaces and places of comfort just in your ears. Light them up now. Light up the top of your head, or even imagine what it would be like to light up those spaces and places of comfort in the top of your head. Initially, they may be tiny, tiny places, and very soon the number of them will grow. Your brain will jump way ahead of me on this, and that's totally okay. When you're ready, light up the spaces and places of deep comfort in the side of your head and in the back of your head. And as you do so, you may find that it's just a little easier to breathe right now, giving your conscious mind lots of playthings to do. Light up the space between your eyebrows, and you may in a moment just notice or get the feeling that your eyebrows are gently moving away from each other. Light up the spaces and places of comfort deep within your cheekbones, deep within your jaw. And if you need to swallow, that's totally okay. And in a moment or two, you might find that your jaw becomes heavier and softens. And it may be quite some time since your jaw felt this relaxed. And in a moment or two, you may feel a slight unraveling of the tongue. That's a very common sensation, and if you feel that, that's okay. So hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of places of comfort deep within the jaw. Imagine what it would be like to find them and light them up now. When you're ready, move on now to lighting up those areas within the neck that are deeply, deeply comfortable, however small they may be. Go ahead and light up the space between the shoulder blades, and as you do so, you'll probably feel the shoulder blades just soften and sink down a little more heavily. Imagine what it would be like to find hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of places of comfort, even deep within your armpits, scanning and finding those places of comfort deep within the upper arms, even within the elbows. Carry on down when you're ready to the forearms and to the wrists. And in a moment or two, as you light up the hands now, you might even be able to connect with a gentle, now more powerful tingling sensation at the tips of the fingers. If you do, that's totally all right. You may find in one hand more spaces and places of comfort than the other. If you do, that's totally okay. Match them up, double them up, and light up double the number of places in both hands. You may even be able to find places of comfort deep under your fingernails, even the webbing between your fingers. As you grow in confidence at being able to connect the mind and body more powerfully now, notice how many spaces and places of comfort that you can feel between your ribs and within your ribs, between your vertebrae and within your vertebrae. There are hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of places that you can light up that are comfortable even in your tummy. In fact, please go ahead and imagine that every single cell within your tummy has on it a clock face, one clock face for every single cell. And please go ahead and imagine what it would be like to see the hands on each clock face wind backwards. And the hands may unwind quickly or they'll unwind slowly. And as you watch them unwind, if you swallow again, that's totally okay. Watching the clock faces, watching the hands on the clock face unwind more and more slowly until they come to a complete stop. And then only when you're ready, now light up the areas deep into your hips, the areas of comfort. Find them and light them up. And as you gain in confidence in your ability to imagine lighting up more places, light up the places deep within your thighs, your hamstrings, your knees, your shins, your calves, and your feet. And those who are deeply intuitive may even be able to feel the tingling right to the tips of your toes. Please go ahead then and scan. Scan from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. And as you scan from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes, pick the 2 areas that are the most relaxed. Light them up with light. Connect them up with light. And the minute that you do, you set up a positive feedback loop within the brain and within the body. The minute that you connect them with light, you automatically send double the relaxation to both of those places. So light them up, connect them up with light, double the relaxation. Once you do that with 2 places, double it to 4. So start off with 2, light them up, connect them up with light, double the relaxation. Double it to 4, light them up, connect them up with light, quadruple the relaxation in all 4 places, and then double down to 8, double it to 16, double it to 32, double it to 64. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And in just a moment, you will have established deep within yourself your own intricate network of relaxation, your own personally designed 3-dimensional matrix of deep comfort and deep relaxation. And this will now always be available to you for you to have instantly on recall. This is your own personally designed ability to identify and strengthen the areas of relaxation that naturally reside within you. And in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes and close them again. As you close them, let a warm wave of relaxation pass right through you. And you may find yourself now getting more comfortable and feeling that level of comfort that helps you to go deeper and deeper. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Warm wave of relaxation as I say 3, 2, 1. Close. 1, 2, 3. Open. Warm wave of relaxation as I say 3, 2, 1. Close. And the last time. 1, 2, 3. Open just a little bit, and then enjoy that warm wave of relaxation as I say 3, 2, 1. Close. Now that your body has shifted into the perfect place, so naturally now has your mind. Let's continue on this worthy journey together. Using your imagination, you will, in just a moment, find that you find it easy to be relaxed and alert at the same time. Some say that we think too much, and yet thinking is what our minds do best and most easily. When we have a focus for our thinking, we can use that ability to think to our best advantage. And we can find that thinking deeply helps us to relax deeply with ease and with effortlessness. When we allow our minds to do what it does best, to think deeper and deeper, and to allow our thoughts to flow easily, moving us along our path, one foot after the other, gaining confidence just like when we're talking, just one word, then the other, just like our thoughts, easily and effortlessly, one word, then the other, unconsciously balancing on one word, one thought, then transferring to the next thought to the next word, easily gliding ourselves forward, just like we've been doing this for all of our lives. Each of our thoughts sending gently forward us to a deeper layer of lightness, of personal understanding, of gentle unwinding and development. And we can drift now. We can balance our thoughts as we glide one word to the other, slowly, rhythmically, easily. We were all born with the ability to dream. We were all born with the ability to relax. And it's connecting back now with that inborn ability that will help us to transition our thoughts and have our thoughts be useful to us as we rest. Relaxing the body is relaxing the mind, is relaxing the body. As we use our thoughts to focus on resting more deeply with confidence, as we use our thoughts to focus on awakening later feeling refreshed, the neural pathways strengthen, particularly the ones that connect you to your own quiet confidence, to your own coordination. As you strengthen your quiet confidence, as you strengthen your coordination in your brain is finally feeling that it's able to be alert and it's able to be deeply relaxed, finding easy and effortless solutions to challenges and having fun doing so. In your ability to rest and taking good care of you increases each and every time, far more deeply as you listen to this soundtrack. And you know the best work takes no effort at all. It all happens as you daydream. And as you daydream great dreams that come to you as easily as listening to these words now comes to you, so you can build your gentle and powerful confidence. You can focus right now on the unwinding. You know, your mind is unconsciously thinking about how to improve your ability to rest deeply. Your mind is unconsciously thinking about how to improve your ability to take good care of you all the time. And it's noticing consciously the benefits of our work here today. The key personality trait of the most attractive people is that they've decided to make the best of every situation. However tough that situation, they actively look for how each challenge they faced has allowed them to grow and develop and to help others. They see how, even in the last few minutes, they are much lighter and happier, rested, rebooted, and restored. And you can train yourself to do that yourself now as easily as you can hear my words more deeply. Now push forward and balance on one word, and as you balance and as you glide, you decide to make use of every situation to unwind, to relax. And as you push forward on the other word, that decision to help you, help yourself in every situation is installed. Practice that again. Glide on one thought, find opportunities to rest, push forward on the other, instill the learning. Left, then right, gliding easily one thought, then the other thought, more and more aligned with how the brains of the brightest, most well-rested and happiest work. Imagine if you could move slowly along a line of words from one end of a sentence to the other. Imagine that this line is your timeline. As you imagine your timeline and see how far you've come, remember that the challenges you faced yesterday provided the momentum and the learning for your successes today. Each event provides you with the opportunity to learn, to develop, to grow more stronger and more powerful. Walk slowly and easily along your timeline. Glide one foot, then the other. Look at how far you've come. Look at how much you've learnt. And look at how far you'll go using the momentum of your experience to propel you forward towards your goal. And with each step that you take, you feel more and more restored. Now in a moment, I'm going to count you back from 5 through to 1. With every number you hear me say, you will naturally feel now more deeply rested, more relaxed, more re-energized, happier and healthier than ever before. So remember what peace there may be in silence. And then number 5, with a smile of ease and happiness, know that you've connected consciously and deeply to reset your own mind, to feel more rested, to feel more energized, to feel relaxed, happier and healthier. Number 4, all of us have a life's purpose to leave a legacy of gentle communication, of strong relationships that you are proud to look back on. And with your deepened self-confidence and commitment to leaving this lasting legacy, know consciously now that you've taken the time to reboot your own brain. Number 3, see how far you've come already, and with an increased determination and focus, now you can ride that wave of what you've achieved already and use that momentum to propel yourself further forward as you move along this line of words and feel restored. Number 2, remember those energy tingles? Feel the energy begin to surge through the body, perhaps feeling the tiny tingles at the end of your fingertips get a little stronger and more stronger. Acknowledge the deep rest as you consciously enjoy the tingles. And on the next number that I count, gently open your eyes, consciously feel the deep reconnection to who you really are. Feel restored, feel rebooted, feel rested, with that sense of knowing that by using this soundtrack, you've helped yourself to rest deeply, to deepen your own quiet confidence, and you look forward with a smile to the day or the night ahead. We've trained you to train your own brain together. Number 1, with a smile of ease and happiness, connect consciously and deeply, feeling more rested, more re-energized, feeling relaxed, happier and healthier, more deeply peaceful than you've ever achieved yourself before or for a very long time.